Hello everyone and welcome! So let's bring up some tips and tricks that might help you to play as or against Teemo. By clicking the links at the bottom, you can skip to builds and basics, tips, and finally tricks at any point during the video. So let's get started. Teemo is very well known for being able to go both AD or AP. However, the most efficient way to play him is going for hybrid attack speed build. By any means, go for standard mage runes and masteries. Everything that Teemo has does magic damage, so all you need is loads of AP and some attack speed. Your starting item is definitely Doran's Ring. It is very easy to last hit as Teemo, and your mana cost is not too bad. A single Doran's Ring can sustain your mana for the entire game. If not, you can just buy another one. If you are against Assassin, someone like Zed, you can definitely go for armor and just rush Zhonya's as fast as you can. Either way, your first item should be Nashor's Tooth. Even if you don't have a lot of ability power, you rely on your auto attacks heavily, so it really is your best choice. But you have two ways how to start building the item. It depends on your opponent. If you are against ranged, you probably want Codex for the ability power. That's because you rely on your Q in traits. If you are against melee, you probably auto attack a lot, so you need some attack speed from the Stinger. From there, you can go for Liandry's or straight for Rabadon's and Zhonya's if you are fed. You can also go for Echoes if you really want to have some fun with your shrooms. Or even Hurricane if you really like auto attacks. Your boots should be Sorcerers, because it is really hard to get magic penetration. Teemo's AD build is very basic. Similar to Gnar, you need Trinity Force, Blade, Frozen Mallet, sprinkle it with Wit's End, and you got yourself extremely annoying Swift Scout. Now let's bring up some tips. First of all, especially as AP Teemo, if you don't have Ignite, you are missing an opportunity. Playing AP Teemo without Ignite is like eating Mexican food in Japanese restaurants. It burns, but not as much. The combination of Ignite, Poison, and later on even Mushroom can take down more than a third of your health. Early on, it deals surprising amount of damage and it often leads to First Blood. The problem is that in current meta most of the top laners have teleport. So all you can really do is to sit in the middle of your minefield and just push top. That is the reason, and especially these days, that Teemo may sometimes be more useful as mid laner. He has more space to cover with shrooms and awesome damage against squishy targets. I should definitely mention that before level 6, Teemo is very vulnerable to ganks. All he has is a blind and a bit of speed. However, after level 6, any jungler will tell you how painful it is to gank his lane, especially without red trinket or pink wards. You should always have at least one of these. As AD Teemo, it is possible to max E and then go for W for a speed boost. This will greatly help you to escape the ganks. However, as AP Teemo, you need both Q and E, otherwise you will lose too much damage. Showing tricks will be hard because Teemo is relatively simple champion. However, there still are some tricks possible with your mushrooms and the newly updated blind. First of all, never stack your shrooms. It will not deal more damage. Every time you step on a shroom, you will only reapply the poison you got from the previous one. But keep in mind that each mushroom deals damage 9 times. It deals some damage instantly and the rest every half a second for 4 seconds. This allows you to use the instant damage from it for a bit of life-saving boost. The optimal way to use your mushrooms would be with a little bit of gap in between them, so that the poison has time to run out before they step in another shroom. There are some interesting places to put down your shrooms. Bushes would be too obvious, except for a few of them. Everyone expects that. Put them around the edges or, if possible, in places you can't avoid. While waiting on someone, you can always try and put the shroom in the range of ward. This way, if they get close toward the bush, they will step in the shroom. always try to think ahead. Your shrooms can secure towers, dragons, barons, and even crabs. During laning phase, you usually want to have the shrooms around the edges of the lane. This way minions don't step in them. Lastly, I should mention the new blind. Before the last patch, the system was checking if you are blinded at the beginning of the attack animation. That would lead to blinded targets still being able to hit you. Now it checks the moment the projectile is being created. That means that if you are fast enough, you can blind someone before they finish the attack animation. That's pretty much it for this video. I hope there is at least something new for you.